Good evening and welcome to Nokomis Regional High. At this time, we'd like to take a moment to recognize our senior boys soccer players as they prepare for their final home game. Could we please have the families of all senior athletes make their way onto the field?
She going over to field hockey after?
No, I'm going to do the Monday. Yeah, they're playing at the same time, so it's a good game over there too. Gardner. I think they're 2 and we're 5, I think.
Seniors, thank you for your continued dedication and contributions to our Nokomis soccer program. We also understand the time and commitment necessary by the families of these students. On behalf of Nokomis, thank you for your continued support throughout the years. First, we have Nikki Sharp, accompanied by Mara, Chuck, and Michael Sharp. Next, we have Trip Clark, accompanied by Andrea, TW, Logan, and family. Jacob Buber, accompanied by Adam, Kate, and Cole Buber.
We're not doing that. We didn't start early enough.
Simon Vandeventer, accompanied by Abby, Michael, Jude, Liam, Theo, Bob, and family.
Oh, I'm going to Boston. My daughters have open house at college, so that's where I'm going. Be you.
John Furlong, accompanied by Darlene and Aiden. And Atticus Stratton, accompanied by Chad and Susan.
want to start then?
I start on this side.
You want to start on this side?
Yeah. We're doing that.
Yeah. So I'll go away.
Yeah. We're done.
Thank you and good luck in your final home game.
Well, we used to spend a whole day away every year. There's a long-term fund out there. And the train all pieces way back in the 8 7. It's just like, you can come to us twice for every time you come to us. It's just like, so ever since then, it's been like. You guys all set for starters? Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I think this works better. The stands turn this direction. When you have the field hockey, we're kind of the open end.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can turn that to the side.
So you get just a little, well,
Yeah,
you've got the open end.
Yeah. Someone freaking.
Where's that thing? Good afternoon and welcome to Nokomis Regional High. I hope you enjoyed the senior recognition before the final regular season contest for our boys soccer team. It's turned out to be just a glorious fall afternoon, and I love the view up on this media stand, kind of looking across kind of Newport and that hill you see in the background, right where the Greenbush Road goes through. I know someone who lives up that way. So Lawrence Bulldogs here today, and I think Nokomis, as you know, we're towards the end of the season. Looking back, in some respects, been a frustrating season for the Warriors. Been in some games, and some games have gotten away from them. But this is a prime opportunity to close out at least the home season with a strong win. Lawrence, likewise, has struggled to get the W's on the scoreboard. So I think both teams are looking at, hey, this could be a great opportunity. The offside call on Lawrence will give the Warriors the free kick. Calder Reimers, a sophomore, promising player with a nice ball, trying to connect with the right wing. Bolduc drops it back. Warriors have shown some really spectacular passing throughout the season. It's like they've had really good stretches of solid play, but just haven't been able to kind of cobble them together in some of the wins that they'd hoped to get. Hopefully today will be a really good contest. Nikki Scharf, senior captain, will take the throw in. Deep in the Lawrence end of the field. A header on, not quite enough on it to challenge and get to the goalkeeper. Lawrence able to punch it out, but the Warriors are keeping the pressure right on. Nice turn in, trying to slip the pass through. Nice idea, but goes over the end line. Lawrence trying to transition quickly upfield. Nice recovery by Simon Vandeventer. Drills it into the sideline. I'm not sure if those fans were quite ready for that. The younger Vandeventer, Neum, clears it back over the sideline. Lawrence will have the throw in on the far side, the fan side of the field. Two players kind of going for it to try to head it on goal, and it's off Lawrence out of bounds. This will be a goal kick. Barkek will set the ball. Barkek sends it to midfield. It's contested by a couple of players. Lawrence, the initial play on it. Vandeventer sneaks away with it, gets wide one defender, has a little bit of space. I think he surprised himself getting by that first defender so quickly. Ball was a little bit too far off, but Lawrence pushes it over the sideline. Warriors will keep possession. Ball just the sideline side of the corner flag. Clark will take the throw in. Neum Vandeventer, the long ball, tries to one-hop it in on the goalkeeper. Nice strike by Vandeventer. Left of the goal. Give the Warriors the early advantage in the first 5 minutes on possession time. I had a really fun week of these senior final games. Had volleyball earlier this week, soccer today, and Saturday will be football. Monday and Tuesday we'll get field hockey and girls soccer in. During the volleyball pregame, also recognized cross country, and I think on Saturday we'll do the senior golf players. Lawrence sends the ball through. Number 4, Letourneau, with a great burst of speed. It's defended by Nokomis. Barkek with a quick punt. Bounces over midfield. Lawrence pushes it upfield. Barkek comes out, makes a great sliding tackle. The oncoming attacker blocks it away. Trio of Warriors attack the ball and come away with it. Ball's punched to the middle of the field. Stratton gives chase. Warriors catching Lawrence with a little offside trap, so the ball goes back over to Nokomis. Warriors kind of defensive line really creeping up to catch Lawrence offside, and ball nearly sneaks through. Nice recovery by Neum Vandeventer to keep it out, and they drop the ball back to Barkek. Barkek trying to connect with Reimers, and Lawrence, number 10, Doug Hillman, intercepts it. That could have been a dangerous ball, but Nokomis quickly recovered. Scharf pressuring on the ball. Clark takes it away. Clark looks upfield. Tries to thread the needle, but Lawrence takes it away, and the ball comes back the other direction. Barquette comes out, bobbles it, and then dives on it, secures the ball. Number 4, Connor Letourneau, the right wing for Lawrence, has got some speed, and he's definitely looking to just burst in. We'll kind of watch as this game progresses as he gets an opportunity, but he's shown some speed early. Scharf with the throw in. Ball dropped over to Van de Venter. Van de Venter by a couple of defenders. Can't make it by. Nokomis keeps the pressure on. Nice take back. Orange chips the ball forward. Buber able to get a foot on it, but gives it right back to Lawrence. Bayou with it out wide. Clark pressuring. I think the ball's over the end line off Nokomis, so it'll be the first corner kick of the game to the Bulldogs. Nice crossing ball. Sails all the way by both teams. Turno tries to keep it in play. Warriors punch it out, comes out to Stratton. Stratton chips it ahead. Scharf tips it over the 50. Foul called on Lawrence. Lawrence pressing upfield. Ball's popped up. Not a bad shot, but it's wide. Sails wide of the goal. Lawrence isn't possessing the ball long in the Nokomis end of the field, but they've kind of got a quick rush up, and Warriors just need to be prepared for that and not get lulled into this false sense of security. They've got possession, and then a quick surge. You know, we've all seen it happen in these low-scoring games. One team can kind of control play and not score, and then one trip down by the other team. Lawrence trying to punch something through. Ball goes all the way to Barquette, but he's able to secure it. Nice punt by Barquette. Lawrence unable to control it, puts it over the sideline. Scharf with the quick throw in. Clark maneuvering, kind of trying to find a spot. I think some of the passing with Nokomis, like, just missing the mark a little bit. Trying to touch pass and then just too crowded field of play. I think Warriors might be better, at least between the kind of the 25s and that middle 50-yard section of the field. To look at working the ball into some space and having some players run onto it. It's very crowded in that middle part of the field. An opportunity here for Nokomis on the foul. Ball looks to be right about at the 30-yard line. Floater, it's in the corner. early opportunity. Nice head by Vandeventer. Gets it over to his older brother. Offside. Number 10, Doug Hillman, kind of puts his hands up like, what? Thought he beat that. Hillman, wonder if he's part of the Hillman Bakery family. That's quite a legacy.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody, I know a lot of people in our area have been patrons at Hillman's Bakery in Fairfield. I know I have. We're about 15 minutes into this contest, first half, final regular home season game for the Warrior soccer team. No score yet. Both teams have kind of sniffed around the goal area, but I wouldn't say it's been a great scoring opportunity. Nearly one there if that ball slips through. Scharf's going to step in, but Lawrence able to defend. Liam Vandeventer, the freshman, doing a nice job in the back line. Of course, he plays with his two older brothers, Jonah Jr. and Simon, a senior. Hillman drops it off to Letourneau. Letourneau shot off the mark, over the fence towards the scoreboard. Drops back to Barkat. He boots it near midfield. A little bit of back and forth action. Scharf, there we go. There's a ball in a space that Scharf catches onto. Tries to step by the defender. A little cut back move. Keeps it in bounds. You can see his teammates coming on. Tries to drop it to him. Can't connect. I think the ball's over the end line off Lawrence. So the Warriors will get their first corner kick opportunity. That was a great pass into space to allow Scharf to sprint onto the ball. Good opportunity here for the Warriors. Warriors continuing to pressure. Crossing ball hits the outside of the goal cage. Great day of action as a field hockey team is about ready to get underway. They're playing host to Gardner. They've got one more final home game, so you may hear some stray whistles or scoreboard horns and think, what's that? Nice takeaway. All Lawrence player slips. Nokomis pounces on it. Bolduc working through the middle. Jonah Vandeventer trying to push it upfield. time, and Vandervetter trying to work through a crowd of white jerseys. Attic to Stratton trying to work his way by the defender. So he's, Vandervetter moving through the middle of the field with the ball, and I think that's where Nokomis got to get rid of the ball a little bit quicker and find that teammate, find that passing lane, create a little space. It's just a big bunch of players on both sides in the middle. It's going to be tough to kind of carry for long through a crowd like that. You're going to get by one or two players, but eventually just too muddled in the middle of the field. I think, neither team having much success kind of navigating. We're just having a lot of back and forth action between the 25s. Let's see if, either team starts, maybe even at halftime as we make the midway point through the first half. 20 minutes gone, no score. A lot of back and forth action. Neither team, each team's had a corner kick opportunity. I wouldn't say we've had that, that close scoring opportunity, but both teams have been sniffing around their opponent's goal. And the offside trap is the bait's been bid on a couple of times by Lawrence. That's a nice quick, and I think when the Warriors can kind of get it, keep it to a couple of touches and get rid of the ball. Crossing ball flies right into the goalkeeper for Lawrence. Kind of a soft shot, able to collect. Furlong kind of laces one through the middle. Big high hopper, the goalkeeper snags. Landon Grip in goal. Guess a good last name for goalkeeper, Grip. Line out of midfield. Jonah Vandervetter, nice move through the middle, able to get the ball out to Bolduc on the right. Nice touch by Mason for the Bulldogs through the middle. Warriors punch the ball all the way through. I think again, Nokomis just trying to muscle through that crowd of Bulldog defenders in the middle of the field. Like, they're having some success, like getting the ball in that initial touch, but then just trying to too much individual like dribbling through players. I like to see them get it and get back to some of that solid triangle passing that we've seen them do, and just kind of quick passes to teammates to create some space. Nice drop out to Bulldog. Crossing ball comes centered in. It's popped up in the air. Scharf trying to get it. Stratton's there. Gets a piece of it. Can't connect. Furlong steps up and drills it ahead in spite of the oncoming contact. Van de Venter turns and wheels. Nearly. Did that hit the post? I don't know if that grazed that far post, but great offer by the Warriors. Warriors having a good few minutes here, keeping some good pressure on. Had a close opportunity just a moment ago. See if they can get into a good rhythm. I think when they get the ball and get rid of it quickly, they're having more success. I think that kind of approach, and I know it seems like you've got some space, but the Lawrence defenders are really just collapsing in the middle of the field. It's kind of squelching out any scoring opportunities. 14 to go, first half. Lawrence brings it back up just outside of the goal box. Header by Letourneau. Skids out of bounds. Goal kick for Nokomis on the way. Oh, nice through ball. Can Haining get it? Or Haining, Mr. Stratton get it before the sideline catches up. Scharf backtracks for it. Nice reach by Van de Venter. What a nice spin move by Van de Venter. He's got some space. He's got Bulldog with him. Legs kind of sliced out from under him. Again, another opportunity here for Nokomis with a little set piece. Ball about 10 yards out from the goal box. Low liner. Inside the 17. Defended by Lawrence. Players give chase. We've seen a few players slip. I wonder, it was, you know, as we all know, had the frost on the pumpkin this morning, maybe the first of the year, and it's warmed up nicely, but I wonder if there's still like a little bit of dew left on the grass, little slick. So Lawrence again pushes up field, ball into the side of the net, no harm. Barkek will get another kick. Lawrence pushes back upfield. Van Aventer's done a nice job all first half defending. Lawrence has had some moments where they surged through. Had some odd man rushes, but Warriors have been able to shut it down quickly. Bulldog's got some room. He's got Scharf with him. Bulldog showing some wheels. Crosses the ball. Hayning tries. Sorry, Atticus Stratton. I've got Atticus on my brain. Our two Atticuses. If I get Stratton correct here. Goes for the header. Doesn't get it. Ball's blocked back through. There's like a nice set piece of triangle passing. Comes through to Stratton. Stratton saves it on the sideline. Cuts back to the middle. Nice crossing ball. Headed down by Lawrence. Stratton comes back in for it. Van Deventer bounces it through. Long ball for Hillman, and he's onside. He just tries the long shot. No one really with him. Kind of falls out of bounds, out of harm's way, and you got to think maybe Hillman a little more patient with that to see if he can get a teammate into the picture to see if something developed, because he had some space without anybody in front of him except for Nokomis goalkeeper Jaden Barkat. Nice pass out to Bulldog. I think that if Nokomis can get into that rhythm of just kind of get it and then quickly lay it out into space for teammates to run onto, they're transitioning quickly when they do that, and it's generating better offensive opportunities. Through ball. Stratton gives chase. Grip is going to beat him to the ball. Grip sends it over midfield. Punched out of the air by Clark. Cook into the game, kind of screens the ball for his teammate. Reimers has it. Gets it to Quinn. Cook pressuring, trying to save it on the sideline. Good ball pressure by Cook. Scharf with a nice touch, coming back to pressure the ball, takes it away. Nokomis starting to kind of get into that passing game a little bit, and that's Ball chipped out wide. And the coaching sideline says right idea, and I'd agree. Like, I think if the Warriors can kind of use a little more inside-out movement with their passing, they're going to have some success. Nice job by number 5. Lawrence blocks it down. Nice slide tackle by Buber, because that looked like that was going to be a dangerous opportunity for Rodriguez, kind of breaking in on his own. Ball's off Nokomis, so second corner kick for the Bulldogs with 5:40 to go first half. Say Warriors had the advantage early, and then a lot of back and forth kind of play. Neither team really kind of possessing the ball for long as Lawrence kind of weaves through. Probably one of the best, hardest shots on goal, but it drills into the side of the net. Score stays 0 on both sides. I think a good opportunity for either team in these final 5 minutes to steal some momentum heading into halftime. Really could be anybody's game. Quinn surveys the field, tries to lace it through the middle. It's back over to Lawrence. Nice back tackle by Bulldog to come back and pressure. Nice ball out wide. Simon Van de Venter trying to catch it on his toe, just a little too wide. Ball slices through the middle, and there's Niam Van de Venter, taps it back to Barkat. Barkat kicks it ahead, goes right to Letourneau. Can't control it. Scharf tips it. Van de Venter stays with the play, comes away with it, dodges one player, and does a nice job with a nice drop pass. Nice through pass to Bolduc. Bolduc looks upfield. So it probably took a little bit too much time for the ball. Kind of surveying the field allowed Lawrence to recover, and that's where the Warriors got to be a little bit quicker, get it, and get rid of it. Lawrence continuing to try that long through ball, and they haven't been able to capitalize on it. They've gotten close. Nice tip by Cook out into space. Lawrence tracks it down. Buber tips it out of harm's way over the sideline. 3 minutes to go, first half. Blocked out of bounds will be a deep throw in. Or a throw in deep in the Lawrence end of the field for the Warriors. I think a little bit of confusion and ended up in an improper throw in, so the ball will go back over to Lawrence. Nice throw in deep into the goal box, bounces free. Buber kicks it out. Scharf's got some space if he can get by this defender. Off the side of the goalpost. Must have been deflected off a Warrior as Bulldogs with 1:25 to go. We'll get a third chance at a corner kick in this first half. Lawrence is set piece opting, players spread out and then crashing in. And it's headed wide of the goal.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful day. Oh. Oh, that was a dangerous shot. Barquette kind of got caught in no man's land, just halfway between the shooter and the goal, and it was over his head, but it was not on frame, so it falls harmlessly out of bounds. But whoo, that was probably the best scoring opportunity right there, the half. In these waning minutes, Lawrence has kind of had Nokomis in their own end. Nice seal by Van de Venter. He's got Scharf with him. Van de Venter with 5 seconds to go. Can he get anything going? Ball's taken away from him. He's on the left edge of that box and thought maybe he was at a foul in the scoring area, but no luck. So after 40 minutes, no score. Nice defense by Furlong. Oh. Van de Venter kind of got mowed down from behind. So they'll get the kick. Big boot cross field. That was Trip Clark. I mean, that was a long way. Went from one sideline almost to the other. That's a long kick. Wow. Talk about a big boot. That was a bomb by the Lawrence defender. Barquette comes out to play it. Reimers with a nice pass to Van de Venter. Van de Venter trying to get around the defender, trying to send it ahead to Bolduc. Bolduc had the right idea to try to cut inside on that defender, just didn't get a clean touch. Van de Venter, Simon Van de Venter on the move, cutting in on the right. He's got Stratton with him. Drops it a little behind him. Ball's picked up, hits the post. Boy, and Simon Van de Venter, who's a strong player for the Warriors, went down hard, and he's struggling to get back up, but that was a great opportunity by Nokomis. Scharf slices one through the box. Van de Venter picks it up, chips it up. Nice idea to float that over the goalkeeper, but Grip in good position, pulls it in. So Nokomis with some early pressure, a couple of golden opportunities. Reimers moves it across the field. Connects with Scharf. Scharf drops it back. Jonah Van Deventer with a nice steal. Nice give and go between the Van Deventer brothers. Nice slip pass. Drop to Reimers. Reimers just couldn't get that settling touch to unleash one, but he knew he nearly had a great chance to rip one on goal. Warriors have come out of the halftime break with some good momentum. The senior captain, Trip Clark, will take the throw in right at midfield. Nice cross field by Reimers. Scharfs get a little bit of space. Scharf spurts in, low liner. Nice offer by Nicky Scharf. Grip goes down to get it, but that was a quick developing play. Nokomis doing a much better job using the width of the field to move the ball to create some space and possession. That was a nifty little chip over the head by number 35 of the Bulldogs. Letourneau breaks through with some space. Nice recovery by Clark. Long ball launch, and I don't think Lawrence has a strategy of possession. And I think you kind of hear it among their teammates when somebody gets the ball on the Nokomis side of the 50. They just start yelling, "Shoot it!" They've got some kids with a strong leg, like they're putting the ball like in the scoring area. Probably not a high probability, but I think sometimes when things aren't going your way, it's like, why not? Give it a chance. Ball skipped off the head of Jonah Van Deventer, so it'll give the Bulldogs a corner kick. Ball right towards the top of the box. Goes all the way through the other side. Ball comes out to Scharf. Scharf's got one defender to get by. Stops, pulls back, drops it in the middle. Reimers. Reimers has a little bit of space. Slips it through. Scharf sprints onto the ball. Actually, it's Van Deventer. Loses his footing. And back we go the other direction. Oh, dangerous ball. Popped up over Barkak. Oh, tricky play. It was kind of that mid ball. And the Lawrence player just kind of chipped it over Barkak's head, and it floats into the goal for our first score of the game. I think it's going to be key to see how the Warriors respond. Lawrence hungry to get their first win of the season, kind of seeing an opportunity. Plenty of game left to play, and Nokomis has generated some really fantastic opportunities in the second half. See if they can get back to that, and I think not fall into that kind of trap Lawrence had him in the first half, just trying to individually muddle through the middle. Van Deventer, and again, it's that slick turf. He slips down, but bounces right back up and stays with the play. Stratton gives chase. Lawrence saves it in bounds. Lawrence with a renewed jump in their step after the goal. And two Lawrence players offside. Ball sent to the OIT wing, now known as the superintendent's office. Jonah Van Deventer with the crossing. Scharf does a nice job picking it out of the air, puts a great spinning ball on goal. Furlong and Boober come up to play it. Boober has it. Letourneau for Lawrence with a nice tip pass. Gives it back to him. He's got some speed. Liam Vandeventer with showing he's got some wheels. Kind of makes a nice recovery. And Stratton and number 11 Pellerin have been kind of wrangling for position throughout the game, and Stratton trying to hold his ground and get called for a push or hold. Stratton picks it out of the air. Stratton slows the play down, taps it out of bounds. Fresh legs into the game for the Warriors. Oh, nice give and go attempt, just missed it. Lawrence moving the ball to the right side of the field, trying to cut back and find some space. Got a couple of Nokomis defenders, but able to work it through. Long ball into the kind of safety net behind the goal. Oh, nice save by Barkak. Ball looked like it was going to be close to kind of slipping in under the crossbar. Barkak just punched it away. Lawrence pressuring in the box. Has got a couple of shots off. Warriors been able to block it down. Lawrence still pressuring as a crowd of burgundy jerseys that finally push the ball out. Can they transition quickly? Vandeventer gets through to Scharf. It's a nice job by number 6 for the Bulldogs. Carter Grenier. And a one-on-one with Scharf, able to just send it over the sideline to slow it down and allow his teammates to recover. Scharf with a nice crossing ball. That was a great offer by Scharf. Grip comes out, snags it out of the air. Oh boy, Warriors lucky there. It was a one-on-one with the goalie. I'm trying to pick his name up off the roster. It's Riley. Heard his teammates yelling. Had an opportunity right in on Barkak and just blasted the ball wide. He kind of puts his hands on his head, I think, knowing he missed a golden opportunity. Van Deventer trying to weave his way through a host of white jerseys. Ball gets blasted over the sideline. .25 to go, second quarter, second period. Lawrence snuck through and put a goal in the back of the net to take a 1-0 lead. Oh, nice cut back by Van Deventer, just steps into the 17. Wow, and he's just pushed off the play. I don't know my soccer rules that well, if that's legal. Nice block by Clark. Cook chips it ahead and just but floats out of bounds. Ball's chipped ahead. Couple of Warriors there. Nice clearing ball up the sideline. Nice ball into the corner for Van Deventer. Van Deventer has moved into that right wing spot and has had some success with some break-ins. Just runs out of real estate and goes over the end line. Bolduc gets it, laces one just over the crossbar. Nice offer by Bolduc to get the ball and turn and fire. Scharf for the nice hustle to keep it in bounds. He's double teamed, still gets the ball back. Should be a corner kick for the Warriors. Golden opportunity here to put a set piece together and tie this game up. Low liner. Warriors try to keep it in. Cook gives chase. Picks it up. He's got two white jerseys. And they're able to, Pellerin takes it away. Cook keeps the pressure on. Ball's chipped ahead. Clark will kick it back to Barkek. Barkek tries to one time and it kind of squirts off the side of his foot into the Lawrence bench where the Bulldogs will get a throw in. Drive in. Barkek punches it up, but it doesn't go over the net. A low little crossing ball back in front, nearly squeaks in. The Warriors dodge one there. Quickly transition upfield. Scharf on the move. Scharf crosses it. Van Deventer, Bolduc's right there with a goal keep grip, able to get a handle on it before Bolduc can break the play up. Nokomis continuing to keep some pressure on this Lawrence defense. The Warriors looking for that tying goal. Nice steal by Vandeventer. Just picks it right out of air and just loses his footing again. And Vandeventer, you can see a little bit of fatigue maybe setting in. I don't know. He went down hard early in this half, and I'm not sure if he's quite recovered from it. Kind of gets up and kind of slowly trying to walk it off. As Lawrence pushes it upfield. Shot on goal. Barkak in good position to cleanly field it. Bulldog chips it away. Bulldog in the middle. He kind of cartwheels through the middle of the field. Jonah Vandeventer set to take the kick. Floats one in. Scharf gets a piece, and it's in the net. The Warriors tie it up. Beautiful entry pass by Jonah Vandeventer, that back corner. I think that was Scharf that slides in and knocks it in on the side of the goal. With 19:48 to go in regulation, we're all tied at 1. Lawrence continuing with that big ball attack through the middle. It worked once for them, and they nearly had a second goal with that. But Nokomis, when they possess the ball, really work on that passing to space, they've created some really good offensive opportunities. Scharf on fire, launches one over the goal. Not a bad offer, and I think Scharf is feeling it. He's had some great plays on that far side on the sideline to generate some offense. He's got a little bit of goal-scoring fever. I think he wants a second one. You know, I think other than like a playoff game you love scoring a goal in is your final home senior game. So Scharf can check that box. I think he'd like two to maybe get the winning goal. Turno sprints ahead and the whistle sounds. He's offside. Boy, and he's been caught with that offside call a few times, and Laterno's got some wheels, and he just wants to break through and get that chance on goal. All tied at 1.
Simon, still 1-0.
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
Turno picks it up again. Boy, Trip Clark just so calm and sure-footed. Just kind of calmly steps in, takes it away. Boy, a little bit of luck there if that pass had been on target. That's number 6, Grenier. Would have had a cleaner play. Ball's out in front of the goal. Barker gets a piece of it. Somebody saved it on the end line. Might have been Boober who saved that, but whoo! Lawrence within just a whisker of taking the lead. what seemed like a play that wasn't going to develop. The ball quickly got on goal. Barkak had an initial great save, and I think that was Buber who saved it right off the end line. Keep this game tied at 1, 16.5 to go. Second half action. Vandeventer gets it, trying to spin and seal, trying to step through with the ball. Players on the ground. And Lawrence just drills it over the sideline, so it'll be a throw-in. I actually think that went on the other side of the corner flag, so it'll be a corner kick. Scharf has served up a couple of nice balls. Let's see if Nokomis can capitalize on it. Oh, we got a player, and I think that's a tough player for the Warriors to have go down. Simon, I think that's Simon Vandeventer. And he is, he's played hard throughout this game, and he's taken a lot of contact, and he's gone down, and looks like maybe a cramp. What are you doing, Freud? You want things to get going? Crossing balls blocked down. Scharf pops one up, crosses the other side of the goal. Bolduc tracks it down. Taylor pressuring on the play. Oh, and again, lucky too. Bulldogs in good position to break through in the pass, just a little behind. Warriors able to take it away. Bolduc gives chase on the left side. Drops it back for Scharf. Nice defense by the Warriors. Ball bounces harmlessly right to Barkak, who scoops it up. Warriors, hopefully it was just a cramp for Van Deventer, and he can get some water, recover a little bit, because he's a missing piece out on this field. Earlier in the season, one of their other talented players, Drew Grant, went down with an injury, and it was a big loss for this team. So Van Deventer has definitely had a great career out on the soccer field. He certainly wants to finish it on the soccer field, not with an injury on the bench. Barkat comes out, kind of Lawrence just moving that along the end line. Barkat says, enough of this, let's grab it and get out of here. Scharf drops it into Cook, who gives it back to him. Scharf trying to line one up. And that slices off his right foot behind the goal cage. It's probably not called a goal cage in soccer. Got my field hockey brain going. I think it's just goal. Sorry to all my soccer purists. Oh, nice shot! Oh, oh, what a great opportunity. It went from this angle like I was hoping. Did that hit the back of the net or the side of the net? Unfortunately, it hit the outside of the net, but a great offer by the Warriors, nearly taking the lead here with 10.5 to go, regulation. Boy, Tripp Clark just with such body control to beat that sprinting defender. Nice play by Buber to just clear the ball out of harm's way. I think with the Van Deventer out, Warriors have been having success kind of pushing that ball out to the right, Tim, and Bulldog's going to try to pick that up. I think the muddling through the middle of the field, it didn't work first half, and it's still not working second half. I think when they can work that, either change fields quickly and get it up the sidelines where there's some space, have a lot more success. Benner trying to use his speed. Clark again just calmly cuts Benner off. It'll be a corner, but Clark saving a potential go-ahead goal opportunity. Letourneau will take the corner kick for the Bulldogs. Shadow starting to creep across the field, and I wonder how much of a problem that is for the goalkeepers, as there's sunlight right across the goal lines. Otherwise, they're in the shadow. Low liner is blocked down. Again, Clark just poised, comes out, chips it away. Liam Van de Venter blocks it down, out of bounds. Bulldogs, 7:40 to go. Another corner opportunity. I think we're at that point in the game, both teams know, like, any of these moments could be the one that gives that valuable win. Deep ball all the way into Barkak, and I tell you, that could be tricky. That sun shadow line is right there in front of Barkak, and looking up for a high ball, that could be trickier than you might think, but handles it cleanly. Almost see a little bit of fatigue setting in on both sides as that jump and the step on both sides of the ball, not quite where it was. And there's really good news for the Warriors as Simon Van de Venter heads to midfield to check back into the game. And just like that, nice possession for Nokomis to be able to allow Van de Venter to get back in. Five and a half, still tied. Both teams have had moments of opportunities. I think you can see two different strategies and style of play. Lawrence trying that, big ball and sprint onto it quick, and Nokomis trying to make that finesse passing game. Hasn't always worked, I think, the way they've wanted it to, but when they've done it, they've created and generated some really good offensive opportunities. Scharf with a nice ball. Scharf's had a really strong game. This is a lone goal for the Warriors. Tips it out to Jordan Quinn. Quinn trying to get through. Drills one in. One hopper. I think, too, you never know. Can that ball get a little tougher as the shadow set, the temperature drops, maybe a little slickness on the field and the ball. I think, for these teams, like, you're going to take any little advantage they can get. Deep ball. No one there. Reimer's trying to drive the ball ahead, maybe trying to steal a play out of Lawrence's book. Nearing the 4-minute mark. Ball deflects off Nokomis, throw in. Lawrence takes it quickly, trying to catch Letourneau upfield with some room. Tracks the ball down to left wing. Cook doing a nice job closing out. Pushes the ball over the sideline. 3:20 to go, regulation. All tied, one apiece. I think both teams, big motivation to get a win today. Obviously, Warriors want to finish their home season for their seniors with a big win, and Lawrence is still looking for their first win on the season. Oh, boy, if that ball slips through to Scharf, could have been interesting. Under 3, throw in for the Warriors. This little drop pass for Van de Venter. Van de Venter weaving through the middle. I think the official call that Van de Venter kind of had a lot of contact all game, and I think he finally got a call. And boy, what an opportunity. Just over 2 minutes to go, and the ball's about 15 yards off that 17-yard mark. Straight on to the goal. Can the Warriors make something happen here? They did last time. Floater in, punched out by Grip. Wow, what a save and what a shot. Grip definitely saving for the moment, keeping the Bulldogs in it. A header, one bouncer picked up. So nice pressure by Nokomis in the closing couple of minutes, minute 42. Bulldogs pushing upfield. Crossing ball, Barkat comes out. Picks up the crossing ball, minute 20. Is there enough time? Barkat sends it up to midfield. It's punched right back by Lawrence. Kind of play we've seen a lot of the game, just back and forth action. Minute 7 is time. Van de Venter has it. He has Bullock and Scharf. Kicks it ahead. One hopper to Grip. Grabs it before Scharf can get there. Under a minute. Are we going to get a late game heroics, or will it be overtime? Nice defense by the Warriors. Spinning pass. Oh, Scharf's got space. Beautiful pass by Van de Venter. Scharf flying in on the left. It's a shot. What a save by Grip. Van de Venter steps in, drills it in. What a goal by the Warriors with 19.3 to go. What a play. Wow, what a beautiful goal by the Warriors. That really set up at that spinning pass, and I didn't get the number, but the defender had that kind of spin movement, got it to Van de Venter. Van de Venter quickly out to Scharf, who just exploded up the left side of the field, ripped one on goal. Grip with an initial great save, but it came right back out to Van de Venter, who just buried it in the back right corner. Give the Warriors a 2-1 lead with 19.3 seconds to go. Bulldogs have an injured player, Rodriguez. Look like he's hobbling. And what good sportsmanship by Cook. You know, Cook noticed Rodriguez was hobbling and just stepped up to lend a shoulder. Lawrence sends the ball way upfield. Clark's hoping that maybe goes out of bounds. Then just, what a smart play by Trip Clark, the senior, knowing time is of the essence, just sends it over the sideline. Crossing ball comes through. Wow, Barkat picks it up. The wing for Lawrence just flew in. And with that final horn, what an awesome win by the Warriors. And two seniors, Nicky Scharf and Simon Van de Venter, give the Warriors the 2 goals to win the contest this afternoon. Don't forget, folks, more final home games coming up this Saturday. Join our pregame ceremony where we'll recognize our golf team and football players. On Monday, we'll have the field hockey team, and on Tuesday, we'll close out our home fall sports regular season with our girls soccer team. Thanks for joining in today. For Warrior Broadcasting, it's Marianetta with Matt Brown. That was an exciting finish. That was a great goal.